Hey everybody, my name is Tyler. Okay, I'm back with another video today. This is a different type of video because I am in the car, right? The reason that I'm in the car is because I am very busy, but this is the third day of my December to Remember / 25 days of financial freedom series. I dedicated myself to it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give y'all this video in the car. So yeah, this is what we're gonna talk about today. Is something that I haven't talked about at all that much on my YouTube page, and it has to do with fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is basically when you use news to make trading decisions, right? It's not something that I am very good at, but as a Forex trader, you want to be very versatile in the way that you trade. And yeah, so I don't really know much about fundamentals, but I know something that all of y'all should know, and that is something called NFP. Right? NFP is where fundamental traders get to shine their bright lights and make all their money if they know which way news is going to play out, right? We all know that, people give dollars their value, right? And so news has a big part of how people view money, right? So if a lot of news comes out saying an economy is bad or an economy is good, that really affects the way that a market is going to fluctuate, which is why during NFP week, that's why, fundamental traders get their shine, because fundamental trading is all about trading news, essentially. So what is NFP or NFP week? NFP stands for non-farm payroll, and it is on the first Friday of every month. So currently today is, let's see what today is, because I don't even know. Calendar. Today is December the 4th, Wednesday, right? December the 4th, 2019. On December the 6th, this will be the first Friday of the month. Every first Friday of the month, that is actually NFP day. And then the week of the first Friday of the month, that is the whole NFP week. During this week, a lot of news releases comes out about, various countries and such. NFP actually stands for non-farm payroll. So it gives everybody a look at, what the economy is doing, how many jobs people have. That does not include farm workers, right? That's basically what it is. People that do not know how to trade news generally try to stay away from NFP week, because technical analysis is basically what I teach on my YouTube, how to read charts, how to know if it's going up and down, the basics. During NFP, all that shit go out the window. You see this window? All the stuff that I say basically just flows right out of that window right there, because the news, on technical analysis, you can have every indicator, every naked Forex sign, every trend line, every rejections, everything that you know basically does not exist on NFP. You could think that a market is going to go down, you could have every indication that a market is going to go down, but if that news say that 300,000 jobs were added to Europe, I don't even know. I honestly don't know how to trade news, but I know NFP week, and I'm gonna tell y'all about it. So if 300,000 jobs were added to a certain country or a certain economy, that means that economy is doing good, because it stimulated so much jobs, right? So at that point, that economy is going up. So that means that currency in that country is going to go up. So all them signals that you had to sell, all them signs that you had to sell, goes right out that window right there. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to be very, very sad, because you're going to hit stop loss. Okay, so there are people that do know how to trade fundamental analysis. I am not one of those people, but I am just here to tell you, if you are a new trader, to stay away from NFP weekend. Let's just stay away from it, right? There are a couple of apps that will help you, if you want to research how to trade NFP week, if you want to, know when news releases are coming out, so that you can know how to stay away from certain pairs, because I do trade on NFP week. But if I know a high news release is coming out for certain pairs, I try to stay away from those pairs during that day or during whatever time the news is coming out, right? So, there is My FX Book. My FX Book is a great app for telling you when news is going to come out in a certain country. It tells you how many minutes to count down. It tells you if it is low news, if it is high news, or whatever, The next app is called investing.com. It tells you, you know, the same thing. If it is low news, if it is high news, what country, how many minutes, etc., etc. Both of these are apps. You can also look at them on, you know, your Safari, any internet browser on a computer. The last one is Bloomberg. Bloomberg is my favorite one because it generally tells you where the market is going to go before the actual news comes out. So that's how I am starting to learn how to trade news, using Bloomberg. At first, when I started off trading, I was using my FX book, and it really didn't tell you where the news was going to go. It really just told you if the news was high or not. So if you don't really know where the news is going to go, you try to stay away from those particular pairs right there. But you know, when you think, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, so if you feel like blah, blah, blah. Bloomberg basically tell you where everything is gonna go. I was losing my train of thought. But yeah, that's NFP week in the shell. Don't trade it if you new. If you want to learn more information about it, you should definitely research about it, because I'm just here to tell y'all what it is, because a lot of new traders don't know what NFP week actually is. But I don't actually know how to trade it. I just know the resources, so I'm giving them to y'all. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you want information about how to get into my investment group, I do prospect calls every single day at 8 p.m. Eastern. I will leave the link below. You have to download the Zoom app. Click on the link at 8 o'clock. You will see me talking about the opportunity. If you want a way to make free money, I will also leave that link down below in the description box. Thanks for all the support, all the love, all that stuff. And yeah, have a good day. Wait for my next video tomorrow.